We have a handy dandy little tool in D2L, a video screencasting tool called Yuja. Now I am using a different program to record this tutorial. So once I'm actually in Yuja, I'm not going to be able to record a new video, but I can show you what buttons to push. So first of all, where do you find it? Well, you find it under the FRCC resources. My list of resources is going to look a little different from yours because I'm in the instructor mode here, but you have the same tool and you go down to the bottom of the list and it says Video Tool Yuja. If you have never used it before, you're going to have to upload or download the app either on your computer or on your tablet, whatever device you plan to do this recording on, you have to have the app. It's a very small file and it doesn't take long at all to download. Once you have it, then whenever you click on that Yuja link under the FRCC resources, you will get something that looks like this. Everybody starts with this default collection folder, but you can create any folders that you need to simply by clicking on New Folder over here on the left. So what makes Yuja different from, say, just doing a YouTube video? Well, for one, it's actually saved in D2L, so it's not somewhere on a site where it could possibly be viewed by people you maybe don't want to see this video. And the nice thing is, if it's saved in D2L, it's really easy to then insert it into a discussion, into an internal message, for example, into an assignment. So here are some Yuja videos that I've created. Let me open one that's actually got some screens behind it. So here's one I created. And when I click play, I'm going to see a couple of things. Okay, I'm going to pause it right now. First of all,
if you take math or...
So you see, I'm here. This is where my little thumbnail video happened. And here's the screen that I'm sharing while I'm doing this while I'm doing this Yuja. If I scroll down the page, I see a transcript. And this is what will be the basis for the closed captioning. Yuja will automatically caption your video for you. If I select CC here, you can see there is the closed captioning.
Or maybe you're taking a language class or a linguistics class, you may have to...
So that's how easy it is to get captioning into your video, and that's how easy it is to change and correct your captions. Now, something else to see is there are a couple of little toggles here. Here's something called picture in picture. If I take that out, now I have jumped out really large, and the student can move this teacher's face wherever you want on your screen so that you can focus on those slides. Or maybe it's the slide that you want small, maybe it's the slide you want large. The other thing you can do, just toggle between those two arrows and you can see that if you need to see this slide, let me go full screen on this. If you really need to read that slide, then just use the two little arrows there. If you really want to focus on the teacher, maybe the teacher's writing something on the whiteboard, then you use the two little arrows to get that thumbnail larger. So you can play with those. You can play with the picture in a picture. What else to show you? Well, once your video is finished, and there are always breadcrumbs, I'm going to use the go back button. Once the video is finished, it takes a while for it to publish to your site. If you don't like it, you can delete it. But anytime you delete a video, if it's fairly long, if you delete it after just a few seconds, it's no problem. It'll automatically delete it when you say delete. But if it's longer, then you have to confirm that by actually typing the word confirm. But when I hover my mouse over any of these videos, I see the same pull-down menu. I see play, I see share, where I can get a link or I can share this with a classmate. publish. You can publish this to YouTube, for example, if you want. I can delete it. Again, I have to confirm that. I can edit it. Let's click on that and see what happens. So here's my video. I see the audiogram, so I can see how well the audio has been recorded. I can go all the way through this video and look for dead spots. And I see I have a big dead spot at the end. And yeah, I've got a bit of a dead spot at the beginning, and I want to cut those out. Well, those are super easy. First of all, I'm going to click on this little arrow right here, and I'm going to say, let's cut that much out. And that's going to be gone. I just trimmed that. Now, when I click on this one, it's going to let me take out some of that dead time at the very end. I need to get basically get your cursor all the way to the end. And I'm thinking maybe around here, I'm going to cut that out as well. And there it goes. Now I can save this. If you want to keep your whole video, then you might want to save this as a different name. In this case, I'm just trimming off that excess stuff. I'm going to replace the existing video, and I'm going to get rid of the original copy. If you have a longer video and you maybe want to take just a snippet, you can edit that out and save it with a different name. And so now this has changed a little in my folder because now it's processing, and that's the screen you get when your video is in the process of being published to D2L. Now, another thing that you can see, let's go to a different video here. Let's look at the More section. There's a lot here. First of all, here's where you can give it a new name, and you can select a thumbnail for it. It usually takes a little time for those thumbnails to generate, so don't be in too much of a hurry. Give it a few minutes, and then you can scroll through the pictures and pick the one you want, or you can upload your own picture as a custom thumbnail. If you click on the links, you get both the link in D2L and you get the embed code, the iframe code, if you want to embed it. You get analytics that will show how many times your video has been viewed. Accessibility, this is where you can decide what language you want your captions in, and you can generate the captions if you need to edit them. You can do that here as well. Let's go back to the play and just scroll down. So you see the transcript is here. Maybe there's an error in the transcript and I want to fix it. I can open it with Adobe Reader. I can look for any errors, and then in the edit mode you can, or in the More section, you can fix errors in your captioning. I don't know how many times I've seen the captioning in a YouTube video and I've been appalled at how bad the captioning is. So that's basically it in a nutshell, how to use Yuja. I really encourage you to play with it and have fun with it. And I'll see you in D2L. Bye.